people are just tired of hearing a certain subset of black people complain, make excuses, and constantly bring up racism. It's like shitting in the water. It's like, bro, we all are obviously different races, and it's like we all obviously come from different cultures. But every time a conversation comes up, any conflict comes up on the black side, it's because you're racist. You hate black people. It's like, bro, like people get tired of that. And as a man, it's almost like as a man, when you have conversations with black women and any conversation, it's because you hate your mother. Oh, you're a misogynist. It's like, all right, when are we going to stop doing this and have a real discourse at some point? That's what it comes off as. So that's my opinion on it. I have a lot more to say, but I'm hogging a lot of time, so I'm gonna land there.
Yeah. Got a lot more to say.
So I think it's.
Can I respond to what he just said?
If I can jump in real quick.
Off like
no, Danielle, you've been going for a minute. Let me,
I just feel like that was crazy.
Wait, hold on, Danielle.
I just think that was the craziest thing I heard in my entire life.
A lot of what you've been saying, you're saying that men should see themselves as victims. No culture that is going to survive has men that think that way. Men cannot see themselves as victims. There's no way to achieve anything with that type of mindset. That's why we're in a losing state now, because we have women telling men that we're supposed to see ourselves as victims. That sounds crazy as hell. All of these black men that's on this panel right now, nobody here is a victim. Everybody looks like they're in a heated space. They got their electricity running. Don't nobody look malnutritious. Everybody look like they got some bread. Look, clout flexing. we have this beautiful.
So shining my beautiful opportunity. Get the jewels on.
You know what I'm saying? We all have this beautiful opportunity to thrive, and you're telling us that we should be thinking like victims. We should feel like we're victims. That's crazy as hell.
I do want to give opportunity to respond to you, Viz and Clout, real quickly. But go ahead, finish up, Viz.
That's cool. Hold on. I got one more thing. So the other part too is insane. We expect for people to see us in a certain light, but yet we put out a specific image. Just this couple months ago, we had black women twerking on a presidential stage. Did a white man tell them to get up there and do that? I don't think a white man got up there and told them to do that. It was a black woman. The people that black people are saying is a black woman had black women get on a presidential stage half naked, twerking, talking about my body, my choice. So the fact that black people, that there were black men that said, "Oh man, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable." You know what they called us? Coons. Oh, you a coon. You a Trump lover. You a maggot. Damn, because I have a standard of how I should be seeing my black women. That's crazy as hell. So we cannot get upset of how it is that we're promoting and pushing ourselves to look in front of the screen when we are willingly doing it and openly accepting it.
All right, go ahead, respond, Danielle, really quickly.
I think it's so interesting that when he got on this panel, the first thing he did was, sometimes black people are motherfuckers and assholes, but white people are the greatest. They bought me food before.
I said both white and black.
And then also they're treating you like a circus animal. That's why they pointing at you and taking pictures of you. They don't respect you.
Wow.
They see you as entertainment. They have always seen us as entertainment to be used. That's why they touch your hair and pet you like an animal. That's why when they see you in the street, not because they respect you, but because you are their entertainment and they want to use you as such. That is what's happening. And until we decide that that's not okay, Everybody on here keep punching down on black people when the whole panel is asking about why people don't respect black culture. Every single black man on here on my life has talked shit about it. Every single black man. And it's not is and y'all want people to respect y'all, i.e. respect the culture. We can't. Y'all don't even respect y'all self. That is insane to me. And the fact that you point out Megan Thee Stallion on top of a stage, that it's a president stage. That is from fucking white people. Kamala Harris married a white man. She's not even American. When people say black, they talk about black American culture. And stop trying to make it seem like just because I have this opinion. I have been overseas. I have family overseas. I speak 4 languages plus sign language. I'm not ignorant. I am well traveled. I am educated. And I'm not impoverished. But that doesn't mean I have to pretend like the black culture isn't important, like it's not the most dominant, just because people bought you food and took a picture of you in Japan like an animal. That's insane. So
Bro,
I think when I would like to hear something positive. Every single one of y'all black men who got on here, the community ain't real, the shit is trash, white people are better. Is all I fucking heard. And that's crazy.
so I want to kind of add something real quick. Just to just to kind of give a little bit of balance, what Klaus said. I'm also somebody who's well traveled. I've been to multiple continents. I just came back from vacation just a couple weeks ago. I was down in Panama, and the amount of black people that I ran into while I was out there, everywhere I went, doesn't matter whether it was a night scene, whether it's dinner, whether it's just moving around. I saw so many black people everywhere I went. And when I touched down there, it was so vibrant, so loving. I could understand why that's such a huge hub that people travel to, and why it's very big, especially why a lot of black people travel down there. I think too often people get fixated on going to places where they feel they might not be celebrated, or rather just tolerated, rather than traveling to places that they're accepted everywhere they go. Right. And I think that's a disservice that most people do not give themselves. Like, once you get out of the States and start experiencing things, like a lot of the things that we kind of get like in the weeds about doesn't really exist outside of just the North American confine. Like,